With LinkedIn being the #1 business-to-business networking platform, chances are you can absolutely find your ideal prospects in abundance on LinkedIn. The challenge is, how do you market properly to nurture those relationships, connect with them, and convert them into prospects and appointments and ultimately sales? Well, there's a proven strategy that's delivered through a piece of technology I'm going to share with you here real quickly. So what it is, you're going to just be adding your account information to the software as if you were giving this to your assistant, and they're going to be doing these tasks on your behalf. So the login information, the software will log into your account and deliver these tasks on your behalf. So here's how it works. There's a suite of tasks in this strategy to build a list of your ideal prospects. So basically building your first level connections on LinkedIn very specifically to who that ideal prospect is, then engaging with them, nurturing and building that relationship with them, educating them with content that will position you as the expert, and then sending out your promotional message, whatever that may be, in order to invite them through direct messages to invite them to do business with you. So here's how it works. So in the Build tab, there are these tasks that it'll deliver. So it'll do a connect from search. This is based on the advanced search on LinkedIn, and the connection request message, you can customize it and include a placeholder that will put the person's first name in that message to make it very personal. And then you tell the software the keywords and titles that you'd like to be targeting, the zip and postal codes, the country. You tell it how many connection requests to make each time the task runs. And then you can get a lot more granular in that advanced search if you want to, if you're very, very specific about who you're going after. And then you schedule how often this is going to run. So just say we said we wanted to make 10 connection requests 5 times a day. We'd like there to be between 20 and 60 minutes between the tasks run, and we'd like it to run between 7 in the morning and say 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday. So we can set that up, and then it's just going to do the job. So the other things that it can do is we can do a connect from file. So there's a way of searching and basically scraping a file of profiles that you can just upload, and then it's going to work through those profiles. 3 different types of profile viewing. General profile viewing, very similar to what we saw there in the connection request. You can set up the same criteria. And then the software will go and view those profiles. What happens with profile viewing is that LinkedIn notifies those people that you viewed their profile, and many of them will view you back. And some of those will make an inbound connection request. So this search criteria is based on the advanced search as well. So it's going to be targeting your ideal prospects to be viewing. Then on the, you can also do active group members. Now this is actually viewing active group members profiles, and also active members of your direct connections already, so viewing those profiles too. So you can add all of these tasks. You can also have the software automatically accept any inbound connection requests, and then finally connect from profile view. So when people come back and look at your profile, the software will go to them and request that they connect with you. So the custom message could be something like, "Hi John, I noticed you were looking at my profile today on LinkedIn. Thought we could benefit from being connected. So please accept my connection request." Something like that. So with all of these tasks, you schedule them as I showed you in the first place, and then they're just going to run on your behalf. So that is the building. So the purpose of that is to get you connected with those first level connections. But now you're connected. What do you do to build a relationship with those new people? Well, there's a whole variety of tasks here again. Number 1 is that welcome message. You need to send out a welcome message for that new person, just welcoming them, thanking them for connecting. And so again, it's personalized. If by chance, between the time that this task last ran and when that person connected, if you happen to have already, they responded to you, you can set what's called a reply detection threshold. So if you could say one day, if they've had already activity with you, then this message won't inappropriately go out. And again, we schedule these as we showed previously. Then also, as far as building those relationships, LinkedIn will notify that your connections are either having a birthday, they have a new job, or a work anniversary. So you can send custom messages to those people as well, just congratulating them on whatever that event is. And you get a lot of activity coming back from that. Endorse connections, so those top skills that they're sharing on their profile, there's an endorsement task that can run. You can also like posts based on a keyword from people in your first level connections that they're publishing, getting you noticed again. And finally, there is this very powerful task of the follow-up messages. Now, this is a drip campaign that you can run directly in LinkedIn. It starts with that first connection, the welcome message that goes out, and then you can schedule follow-up messages to go after the fact. So just say your next message is to point them to some content that you have on your website, then that can go out 7 days later. Or maybe you've got a video you'd like to share, or a webinar that you're running, or something of that nature. And you can just add it, but you can add a whole series of messages. So the trick is, of course, designing a campaign to go forward like this. And you can have as many messages as you like go out, 7 days, 21 days, 45 days, 90 days, whatever it is. You just tell the software when this message should be delivered, and it's going to just run it on your behalf. And again, you set up that reply detection threshold. So you tell it how many days. If there's already a conversation going on, you tell it not to send that message. And again, you schedule it as well. So this is a very, very powerful strategy that it gives a lot of touch point, delivers a lot of value, keeps you in front of your ideal prospects. So that's the nurturing or engagement tasks that are going to really get you noticed, and in a very positive way with those first level connections. The next is about educating. Now, this is how you can publish content. So it can be curated content published directly either to your timeline or to any group. So if you're connected in a bunch of groups that have a lot of your ideal prospects in it, this will get you noticed in the group, and the different kinds of content you can publish can be based on Google News keywords, RSS feeds, share LinkedIn posts, share YouTube videos from a channel, share Google videos based on keywords, or share images. This can be very interesting. You can upload a file of images that you would like to share, and it will share it where you're telling it, whether either to a group or to your timeline. So those are the options that you have. Again, very powerful stuff for getting you noticed, getting you in front of your ideal prospects, and positioning you as the expert. And again, you can schedule it as is appropriate for those types of tasks. And then finally, we've got the Promote tab. Now, this is where you can publish that message that is inviting people to do business with you. So the variety of tasks you have possible here are either what we call your regular promotional message that can either go to your timeline, inviting people to do business with you, or to a group, and or the other messages are direct messages. Now, you can direct message your first level connections based on search criteria. As you would, if you go into your connections, you can search, do an advanced search, and target very specific people. Or you can export by tag. We've got a little tool here that you can shows you how you can export. You can search by tag of your first level connections, export that tag, and then upload it here, and messages will go out. Now, this is a broadcast message that will go out to however many people you upload here, and or profiles that you upload here. So with that one, you tell it how many messages you'd like it to send each time, and how many times a day you'd like it to run. And it's just, again, based on your schedule, going to run on your behalf. So this is the technology that will do all of this on your behalf. So your job is to just pay attention in your profile and follow up with people that express interest. But very, very powerful stuff. It's a wonderful technology, does a great job, and it's now available.